Hey tubers, welcome back for another adventure. So I woke up this morning and I was thinking about Big Red Honda ATC 250 ES machines, and I was thinking, I don't have one running. I should get one running. And then as I started on that quest, I asked myself, how many of these machines do I own? And I was fairly surprised by the number. So let's make today's adventure counting Honda 250 ES Big Reds that live at the Hoard. There are also a bunch of 200 ESs floating around, Little Reds as they're known. But let's just count Big Reds. Ready? So here is the first Big Red machine I've ever owned. It came from Dutchess Recreational Vehicles, and it was a salvage. Used to belong to a local police department who used it to patrol some of the aqueduct areas, some restricted areas. The story I got on it was they were chasing some kids with two of these, this one and a twin, and the kids kind of went down this hill and fell off this motorcycle, and they looked like they were down there wounded. So the two officers did the old Barney Fife thing and chased them on down there on foot, and the kids ran away and got away. And then the two other sets of kids came back around on top and stole this one and the twin. This one was battered. You could see like the bars are broken right there in the back here and so forth. Still has the original tires, by the way. But anyway, they just beat up the two of them. This was the one that was less beat up, so they took some parts off of this, got the other one running, and I don't know what's become of the other one, but I bought this. So this came from Dutchess Rec, and I think I bought it in like 1987, just before they outlawed selling them. It was fairly low mileage, and as you can see, it's kind of wasting away in here. So I am considering bringing this one back to life, but we have several others to look at. So let's call this number one. So here are two more. This guy and this guy. Right. Try not to fall through the floor of the shed as I'm showing it to you. I remember where I bought this one, but I just don't remember where this one came from. This came from a friend of mine. It belonged to his father, and there was a divorce situation going on, and somebody needed money, so that's how I ended up with that one. I'm not sure where this one came from. This one is in really nice shape. Even has the key in it. And honestly, I just don't remember where this guy came from. Maybe it'll come to me. I mean, look at those fenders and all. I have the covers too for the sides. Yeah, this one's probably just about in as good as condition as you're going to find them. So that's number 2 and 3. Okay, here are two more. These two I've had running more recently, and by more recently, within the last few years. This guy came from Washingtonville, New York, Blooming Grove, I guess it would be called, South Blooming Grove. Guy had this, used it, parked it. It seized from sitting. I managed to get it loose, and I managed to get it running. This one I managed to get running also, but I just don't remember where this guy came from. By the way, for those who are counting, this is number 4 and 5. Here is number 6. This came to me from New Hampshire. It actually, a guy up there, Mike, Hillbilly Homestead. I got it from him. He and his wife used it. It's actually originally from Arkansas. There's a tag on it somewhere. I got this one running. It's got electric start issues. I've had this running a little more recently. It's got electric starter issues and also the Kickstarter slips. So this is number 6. Here is number 7. I think you guys can kind of see that off in the back there. This one, out of all the bikes I probably have in my collection, is the most abused. Somebody used it for plowing snow, and they actually broke the neck off the where the handlebars are. They broke it there and broke it down at the pedal. I mean, snapped the frame. I did manage to get it running, and it can start, run, and move. And I'm just this one here should really go to parts. So there's 7. There are 7 of these things in my collection, more than I thought. Well, I was looking for them. I also found a 200X that I didn't realize I had. It wasn't wearing an axle. It's up on a shelf, so it took me a few minutes to recognize what it was. But that's a good thing because the engine's on it. Most of the 200X machines I have seem to have thrown timing chains, and that's just hammered the guts out of them. I have seen videos where people put 200S bores and heads on them, so that's a possibility if the engines are blown up. It's kind of hard to get a lot of the stuff for 200Xs from like 200S stuff is everywhere. You could get used parts by the tons, but for 200X stuff, more of it was raced and blown up and used hard, so it's a little harder to get decent replacement, used decent stuff for 200X stuff. I don't know if there's China stuff out there for 200Xs. So anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed this little walk. Some people hate this stuff, so sorry for those of you who hate it. I want y'all to keep your feet down, your heads up, and get out and enjoy each and every day. Bye now.